Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast. It had all the elements of a good movie: visuals, a compelling story, and of course, characters. But that it was not. Who could have predicted that a planned update on the recent indictment filed in New York would have included a resignation, an appointment, ultimately descending into uproar and eventually pure chaos? Our Corval Pyfram and his trusted cameraman, Victor Adderley, have been in the thick of it all. Tonight, they're coming to us from the office of the Prime Minister with the latest.
Makushla, it was just a little over an hour ago that the Prime Minister stood at this podium that you see directly behind me here at the office of the Prime Minister, where he reiterated what he had said earlier in the House of Assembly, that he'd received and accepted the resignation of Commissioner of Police Clayton Fernanda. And then he announced his pick for who would replace him.
I'm recommending that the Assistant Commissioner of Police, with responsibility for the Northern District, Shanta Emily Knowles, be appointed as the nation's next Commissioner of Police. She's a strong and seasoned professional, ready to lead the force through an era of substantial reform. During the communication, I also announced new legislation to create, for the first time, independent oversight of the police. Independent oversight can play an essential role in strengthening trust between the police and the communities they serve.
So this was just the beginning of what would be a rather dramatic day to unfold in the downtown area. Of course, we know that the deputy leader of the Free National Movement, Shannon Dawn Cartwright, threw the Speaker's mace out the window of the House of Assembly. While many of the FNM supporters may have been impressed by this, Prime Minister Davis, though, says that this was nothing more than what he called, quote, self-indulgent theatrics.
In attempting to emulate the efforts of Sir Lyndon Pinling and Sir Milo Butler, the opposition shows they fundamentally do not understand the meaning of that moment or their responsibilities in this moment. There'll be time for politics, but today was not that time. The moment called for statesmanship, not self-indulgent theatrics. Their conduct in the House today cannot be justified. We hope that they will learn to be more serious about the business of the people. We should confront our most difficult challenges as one national community. Our government is focused on change and reform.
He further chastised the Free National Movement, saying that this was a time, a very sobering time, for there to be a real discussion, and that their behavior, he says, did the country no good.
I would have hoped that at a moment when our country's reputation is under fire, that all of us could move forward together and put country first. Unfortunately, the members of the opposition chose to put on a show instead, at a time when the Parliament is addressing such a serious national issue. How could any patriotic person think this is the right time to interrupt the people's business? How did Michael Pintard think these puerile antics would reflect on our nation or the Bahamian people?
Another note here, Makushla, as it relates to the Royal Bahamas Police Force, Mr. Davis ended his speech by saying that he will announce shortly more personnel, operations, and oversight changes for the force. So, of course, there's still a lot more to come. From the office of the Prime Minister for the Bahamas tonight, I'm Corval Pyfram, back in studio to you, Makushla.
In case you missed the news or want to stay ahead, follow us at ZNS Digital on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or X. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit us on our website at znsbahamas.com.